make an order for pickup? I'll have an order of chicken fingers and french fries and a garden salad with Greek dressing.
Okay.
That's it. Hi everyone, welcome to my video. Today I thought I would do kind of a combination with a February favorites and me doing a facial on myself. I did start to get ready for this video by putting on makeup and trying to look great for the camera, and honestly I wasn't happy with it. So I figured I'll do a little bit of a Lush facial on myself while we talk about my favorite things that I've been loving during February, because it is March. Well, when you're watching this it'll be March, but for me tomorrow's March. So I have a few items that I've been loving during February. Actually, not all of them are items, but you'll see. There isn't really a super long list, but I wanted to be honest and just share like my absolute favorite things with you guys. First, I'm gonna just pull my hair back and we're gonna start with the first step of my facial. And I figure while this stuff is like drying on my skin is when I will start talking about my favorite things. So right now on my face I have absolutely nothing. After I took off that makeup earlier, I just used some micellar water, washed it right off my face, and then just rinsed my face with regular water. And so it's feeling a little bit dry right now, but that's fine because we're gonna get to work on my facial. First thing we're gonna use is Ultra Blend. This is a facial cleanser from Lush. It is my favorite facial cleanser. What you do is you actually put it right on dry skin. So you just take like a little bit of like a fingertip amount, and then we're just gonna rub it all over my face. Has a lot of beeswax in it, so it's really nice and moisturizing. You can rub it on your eyes, not in your eyes, but on your eyes, and you're gonna look really oily and weird. But it's okay, because what you do next is the best part ever. It has not really a lot of ingredients in it. It's really good for taking off makeup. So I could have taken my makeup off with this, but I also just use this to wash my skin regularly. So next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go grab a hot face cloth. I have my hot face cloth, and now what we're gonna do is literally just wipe this off of your face. Your face is gonna turn red, just like mine is right now. This is kind of like not really warm, but it usually feels so amazing to just put like a really hot face cloth on your face. So relaxing. All right, so while I'm doing this, let's get started with talking about some things that have been my total favorites this month. The first thing I'm gonna talk about is something that I showed you guys in my Lush kitchen haul. It is, I would say probably my top thing of what I've been loving this month is my Butterball body conditioner. Here it is in all its massive, massive glory. I got this from the Lush kitchen. It was in my kitchen haul, which if you haven't seen, I'll link in the description box below. I've used a pretty decent amount of it. I mean, probably like this much, and this is huge. It's, how much is this? 450 grams. It smells amazing. I'm not gonna talk too much about it because I did mention like a ton of information about it in my last video, but I probably use almost every time I shower. All right, so this is all off my face. I still look a little bit shiny because it does leave you with like a moisturized feeling. Next, what I'm gonna use on my face is the Full of Grace serum, because we're gonna do a mask on my skin as well, but this little bar is what we're gonna use first. This is a really nice serum that Lush has. You rub it in between your hands and it melts into the temperature of your skin, and it's a really good way to use a moisturizer. Sometimes I'll use it at night, but it is a lot of oils. So if you like that more of like a creamy feel, definitely just use a facial moisturizer. Not before you put on a mask, but just in general. But this serum is also really nice to put on before a mask to help it really absorb into your skin really nicely. I probably use more than the average person, but it's fine. Yes, you're rubbing your skin a lot with your fingers and your skin is gonna turn bright red / purple, but it's fine. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put on a mask. So you can use any mask. Right now we're gonna use Self-Preserving Mask of Minty, which is like my favorite thing ever. It's amazing. It is so minty. I just got a new one, but it is this like green color. I'm just gonna rub this into my skin. On dry skin, but we do have the serum on there as well. And with this guy, it does have, I don't know if you guys can see that. It has the bigger exfoliating bits are the ground Aduku beans, And the smaller ones are evening primrose seeds. So once we rinse this off later, in like 10 minutes, then you'll be able to feel, well, I'll be able to feel the mask like dissolving and exfoliating your skin. This one is self-preserving. Lush makes this in a regular form and a self-preserving form. Self-preserving means that it's been reformulated so that it can preserve itself with no synthetic preservatives in it, which means that they did add a lot more honey to it in order to do that, because honey is a really great natural preservative. Okay. I think that looks good. We're gonna let this dry for a few minutes. We'll talk about more of my favorites and then we will complete our facial for today. One of the products that I've really been loving lately is a mascara. It's actually from Lush. Surprise, surprise. It's called Eyes Right. I have some green stuff on my hand still, but this is what it looks like. It looks like it has a little eyedropper in it, but actually when you unscrew it, it does have the regular old little spoolie thing. So here's a little bit about my mascara story. I don't really wear makeup that much. You guys probably have gathered that from watching my videos, but I had a lot of trouble within the past couple of years of wearing mascara. I always would wear the one that has a pink bottle and a green like screw cap, and that one used to make my eyes so itchy. I mean, the last thing you want to do when you're wearing mascara is be rubbing your eyes, but I would because I couldn't help it. It was so itchy. And I would just rub it all off my eyes. So I stopped wearing mascara for a while. More recently, I used a Maybelline or CoverGirl, but it came in a purple bottle. I mean, it worked for a while. I did use it for a while. I did like the brush that it had on it. It was really nice. But more recently, the past few times I'd used it, it made my eyes all itchy all over again. So I know I have sensitive skin. Actually, in between using those two, I did used to use one from Clinique because I went into Sephora one day and I said, listen, I have really sensitive skin. Do you have a mascara that's really popular for people who have sensitive skin, eyes, whatever? Anyways, I bought this one. The Eyes Right mascara has a lot of fresh wheatgrass in it, which is really nice for eyelashes. The wheatgrass has a lot of vitamins in it, so it's really nice to maintaining health and strength with your eyelashes. I just wanted something that didn't have a ton of chemicals in it so that it wouldn't irritate my eyes. I have really liked this so far. I mean, I don't wear makeup all the time. I will say that the only thing with this that you kind of have to be careful of is it doesn't dry very fast. It takes a few minutes to dry, whereas I feel like by the time I would go do like another coat or something with another mascara, it'd already be dry. This one, I feel like once I put it on, and even when I like walk out of the bathroom, I blink and it's like all over my face. So just give it a little while and it'll dry. Next product I am going to talk about that I've actually really been loving is an item of clothing. I know, crazy. If you know me, well, you know that it's very rare that I will buy myself clothes because I just keep wearing the same things I've had for years over and over again. I actually know someone who has this exact same item of clothing, and it's Kia. She had this and was like, I was like, wow, what's that? It looks so comfy. And she was like, oh, it's from Urban Outfitters. And what it is it's a romper. I got it right here. So it is like a really comfy lounge romper. It's from Urban Outfitters. I did get it on sale. I want to say it went for about $50 or $60, and I think I got it for $40. I might be wrong. I don't know, but I'll link in the description box below. I think it's still on sale. So it looks like this. I don't know if you guys, oh sorry. So this is, it's the top is like spaghetti kind of straps. Has a little bit of a V-neck, and then it has really wide pant legs. It has some really long like loungy pockets to it, and then the legs go all the way down to kind of scrunch up. I don't know if you can see that. I love this. It's so comfortable. I mean, I probably wouldn't wear it like out because it's not the most flattering item of clothing, but it's very, very, very comfortable. I love it. I'll wear it with like a sweatshirt or something and just lounge around the house. I love it. It's really comfy. I don't know what the length is supposed to be for normal people, but I have pretty long legs, so I feel like sometimes it comes up like just below the knee. I want to say that when I saw Kia wearing it, it went to her ankles. It does not do that with me. So I got a small because it is like really like big, like material is like bigger. And I feel like I probably would have been drowning in it if I got a medium, but it's okay. I love it. It's really, really comfy. The next thing that I've been loving, actually 2 things, are from YouTube. So the first thing is a channel. I have been watching this channel for probably a couple months, but I want to say within the last month I've like really started loving them. So one of the channels that I watch a lot, but one of them is the Ciccone Jolie family. The Ciccone Jolies are, it's a mom and a dad, Anna and Jonathan, and their 2 kids, going on 3 because any day now, number 3 is coming. And there are 2 kids, 6 dogs, and they live in London. They're from Ireland, so they do have Irish accents, especially Jonathan. And they vlog every day, and it's just family life, and I love them. They're awesome. I know Anna has her own separate channel. I think Jonathan does too, but I don't know how often he uploads on it, but I love them. They're awesome. I'll link it in the description box below. It's just really nice to watch families. I feel like a lot of people that I watch are couples. I only think I watch like one person who's single on YouTube. I don't know why, that's just how it works out. I just noticed it the other day. They have been vlogging for a really, really long time. Probably around 7 years. And they are good friends with Alfie, Days, and Zoe, or Zoe Sugg, or Zoella. I don't know if you guys are familiar with them. They're really popular British vloggers and YouTubers. Which brings me to my next point. Something that I have really been loving this past month. You guys may think I'm totally crazy, but it is Zalfie Sims videos. If you don't know what Zalfie is, Zalfie is Zoella or Zoe Sugg and Alfie. It's like their couple name or whatever. They've been doing a kind of a Sims series on Alfie's gaming channel, which is Pointless Blog Games. I love playing The Sims. I don't know, a lot of people that I've grown up with have loved to play The Sims. Connor thinks I'm crazy for playing The Sims. He thinks it's so stupid, but I think Call of Duty's stupid, so whatever. So what they've done Sims series in the past, but this one that they've been doing more recently, they created themselves on The Sims, and they made themselves neighbors, and then they're like making their Sims meet and like everything. So it's really cool. I want to say they're on episode like 11 or something so far. I will link that in the description box below. If you have any interest in doing that, go for it. I love it. That's about all I've been loving for favorites. I told you guys I didn't really have that much to share. I'll try to do a March one. I think I will because I have another Lush kitchen order coming soon, so I'm sure there'll be a couple of things in there I've been loving. I'm gonna go rinse this off real quick. Then I'll be back in a millisecond to show you guys the last 2 steps in my facial. Okay, so I've just come back from rinsing off my face. So I just rinsed my face off, pat dried it a little bit. I'll show you guys the last 2 steps that I have in my facial treatment. Okay, so here we have a toner water. This is Aroma Water. This guy has a lot of rose and lavender. It's really good for sensitive or dry skin, which I got dry skin. Lush makes 2 other types of toner waters. We've got Breath of Fresh Air and Tea Tree toner water. This one I love because it smells like lavender. I also love it because it doesn't really have a lot of ingredients in it. It literally is rose water, lavender water. It comes in a spray bottle, so what you can do is you can spray it onto like a cotton pad and then wipe that on your face, or what I do is I just kind of spray my whole face. It kind of scares me because you don't know when you got your eyes closed like what's coming. But I usually do about 5 spritzes to make sure I got all over my face. I don't know how many normal people do. This is just what I do, so let's go. Was that 5? I don't even know. So yes, my face is like a little damp right now. We'll just dry myself off. Go, go, go. So what this does is it adds like a little extra layer of hydration to your skincare treatment. It gives your face some nice nutrients to soak up with the lavender water. It's going to be really nice for balancing between dry and oily skin, but also the rose water is going to be really nice if you have sensitive skin at all. It helps calm that down. So my face is pretty much dry. Yay, it dries really fast. The next and last step that we've got here is moisturizing. So this guy is Imperialis Facial Moisturizer from Lush. I just started using this a couple days ago. I usually use Skin Drink. I think I probably have mentioned that before. And I wanted something else now that I was running out of that would be able to be a new one that I could use when it's getting a little bit warmer outside. Yeah, I realize that it's February, but this did last me like 6 months, so I want something that's gonna last me through the spring and the summer a little bit. But I tried a couple of samples at Lush and figured out which one would work best for me, and I went with Imperialis. We have tons of different facial moisturizers. I want to say there's 6 or no, there must be like 7 or 8 maybe. This one works great for me. So this one has a lot of lavender. Again, love lavender, but it's also really good for balancing skin between oily and dry skin. Not that I usually have oily skin, I usually do have dry skin, but I just really did love this too. It also has some orange blossom cream in it, which is really nice and brightening for your skin. It comes in this nice little pot. And it actually smells really good. You can smell the orange blossom flower. So with this one, I do feel that I put a little bit on and it feels very liquidy at first. I put a little bit on my neck too because, you know, why not? It feels really liquidy at first. You guys can see it's probably like it's spreading really, really fast. But what I find is that the more you rub it in, I don't know if it's my skin soaking in already or if it's just becoming like a thicker cream when you rub it in, but I feel like this lasts me the whole day with my skin being moisturized without like a greasy lotion feeling, and like it's already moving. I wish you guys could understand, but it's okay. You might get it. So there's my face. It feels really nice and fresh and clean, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, which is probably extremely long. So if you watched to the end, thank you so much. I will be doing videos and vlogs hopefully again soon. Actually, spring break is coming up and I will be vlogging, so that'll be awesome. But give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button that's down there. I'll be sure to link all the products that I used / mentioned and my favorites, that were my favorites, I mean, in the description box below. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye guys!